Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the impromptu beginning to the show. We were just getting some shit sorted out to get the cast started. Welcome to Corsual Let's Play. We're going to take a look at EVE Online. Zully has correctly informed me that the servers will be going down in about 30 minutes for maintenance. Hopefully they'll only be down for a few minutes. We'll find a way to fill the gap. Maybe look at some EVE stuff. Give you guys a better understanding of what EVE Online is, if you're interested. Zully says, are you in a good corp? I was in a very good corp. And I have many friends in very good corps. But at the moment, no. I mean, no. I think I'm still the CEO of the corporation of the company that I previously worked at. We had a physical corporation in the real world and a fictional corporation in EVE. I may need to disband that and start up our next one, which would be pretty cool. Oh, Mads! Mad wakes up. Where am I? Realizes he's in his favorite table in the Corsual chat room. Deep in the shadows. Well, that was an interesting night. Hey man, how you doing? I hope you enjoyed the show last night. I hope you enjoyed today's as well. It should be quite interesting. I gotta say, the camera effect looks quite nice with EVE, doesn't it? It sits in quite well. I like it. Zully's been playing a lot of EVE recently, which is very cool. He was just talking about mining Pyroxis in 1.0 space, and that got me hard. I won't lie. Zully, I've got a couple of ships you might want to have a look at. Most of my transport and cargo ships are on a different account, because I have multiple accounts, as will you someday in the future. Once you can start plexing, we'll get to more on that later. So transport and logistics is a little tough, but I do have a very good mining ship on this account that I can show you later, which should be interesting. Hey ho! The good thing about EVE is that if you have already played it, but it was a while ago, chances are it's going to be very different to how you remember it, because every time you log into this game, it's usually very different to how you remember it, and that's always fun. So what I'm going to try and do today is begin off by making a new character, and give you guys a brief introduction to the character creation and the tutorial, and then I'll jump on one of my older characters and show you guys some of the coolness that's on offer. Plex, please! I know, right? Zully, we used to pull out 2 plex a night on our mining ops, and we were low key. So don't worry, we can get to that. We can get to that. Wumbaba, hey man, hey Wumbaba. Sadly, I can't play Dust today because the streaming studio downstairs is having issues, which is what has prompted an impromptu switch to EVE Online first. We can definitely play Dust tomorrow, and that should probably give people that don't understand the connection between the two games a really good opportunity to have a look at that connection as well. So that'll be nice. It's high time we did some EVE stuff, really. So it's probably good. It's probably good, which is cool. I just want to check my video settings to see if I can put on some kind of windowed full screen. That should do it. Apply. Yeah, there we go. Now I can stay in the game while that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect. I can grab the link for this as well, so that I can start plugging that up for anybody that wants to start playing EVE at any point. Very nice. Okay, let me have a look here.
Connecting.
Oh! Did you hear that? I didn't fuck my Skype off. Hold on, guys. Oh, nor did I jump in raid call. I'm just all over the place today. That makes a difference from every other day, really, doesn't it? Let's jump into the live on the stream room, unmute the mic, and chuck on there. That way anybody having issues with the lag can do that. I have gifts. Go! A Gnosis? What is this? This game is massively complex, but also massively deep. Oh! That looks pretty, doesn't it? That's a nice looking battle cruiser that I'll take as a Jove. Combat battle cruiser, I love it. I absolutely love it, and I'll take that. Thank you very much, CCP Games. Oh, it's nice. Oh, it's a scanning ship as well, used for exploration, which will be handy as fuck because the next expansion, which drops in 2 weeks, is an exploration-based expansion. That's cool. And not massively for everyone. Yeah, Nem, I know. as I've said on many times before, let me be the judge for you. That's why they pay me. No, EVE Online is definitely not for everybody. It's Viesto 5. Okay. But, you're now doing guys in the hangar of Neramar, located at Viesto 5. Move 4 propels Dynamics factory, and otherwise suspect that's where our base was. So that'll be great. Alright, let's start off by making a new character. I'd love to show you guys the new character creation process in this game. And again, just give you a base. Eve! Hey, Jerry, man, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. That cough's still there. Wonderful. I just wanted to give... a lot of people have been talking about EVE lately, and I wanted to make sure that some of us had an opportunity to see a new player introduction. And of course, create a video that I can feature on YouTube later, which will give guys an easy introduction to the game in a very simple sense, without too much production value. Hey, Bosty, man, how you doing? And hey, Violent Hate, good to see you, man. Great to see you. Malzera's there as well. Oh, guys. The Gnosis looks funny. Most people are talking about leaving it in the hangar and waiting for the prices to skyrocket in a year or so, says Zuli. Very astute. That happens a lot. I actually have a lot of quite rare items, and I'm sure I could plex out pretty soon, which will be handy. Same man, finally got some decent sleep, so I'm buzzing today. Awesome, John Sherry. I sadly didn't get any decent sleep. I was up all night on the Man vs. Game channel listening to the premiere of Truth Cannon from A-Rival. Sweet! Some kind of electro big sounds meets chip tunes. Amazing. Anyway, that's not why we're here today. We're here to talk about EVE. So, let's start off by looking at the 4 different factions or alignments that you can choose.
The Kaldari state is a union of powerful mega-corporations governed by a strict meritocracy. The state is a fiercely competitive and ruthless society whose hyper-capitalistic ways have brought its people both misery and triumph. Cool.
Founded on the tenets of patriotism and hard work that carried its ancestors through hardships in an inhospitable homeworld, the Kaldari state is today a corporate dictatorship led by rulers who are determined to see it return to its meritocratic ideals of old. Ruthless and efficient in the boardroom as well as the battlefield, the Kaldari living emblems of strength, persistence, and dignity. That's quite cool. Put this on the TV, so no chat, no worries, man. Thanks for watching on the telly. That's always cool. Guys, how's the sound levels? It sounds a little low to me, which is unfortunate. Are you guys having any difficulty hearing the sound? It could just be my headphones, of course.
The Amar Empire is the largest and oldest of the 4 empires. Ruled by a mighty empress, Amar is a theocratic society capable of selfless acts and unspeakable evil, all in the name of their god.
So the Kaldari are very much the, the patriots, do as you're told, and we'll take back the universe. The Amar are very much the religious group. Everybody has very different ship styles, although you don't need to be of a specific race to fly a specific ship, you just train into it. More on that later.
Once a thriving tribal civilization, the Minmatar were enslaved by the Amar Empire for hundreds of years. Most were freed after a great rebellion, but only at a tremendous cost. Today, the Minmatar Republic is a strong, resurgent nation, determined to win back the glory of its past.
Okay, so the Minmatar used to be under the Amar, and then broke free and are now a slave nation. They're very much the bits and pieces, yeah? Their ships have big slabs of metal stuck to them, and they look like they're falling apart in the sky. They remind me of the Reavers from Firefly. The in-game sound's a little low. Hey, Crazy Glitch Man, how you doing, dude? Oh, we've got an EVE player in here. Oh, and Zuli's already got the O as well. Oh, that's great. Gonna get a joint, come back? Dude, do it. Do it. This show is much better watched inebriated, I promise. Hey Roz, man, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Sorry about the in-game voice being a little quiet. That's what I was sounding as well. I will turn it up. We'll just get through the character customization first. That damn Cody again. He's back. He's back. It's crazy, motherfucker. Mimitar.
The only true democracy of New Eden, the Galente Federation is a powerful and prosperous multicultural dominion that welcomes outsiders with open arms. Intolerant of closed societies, the Gallente are fierce defenders of personal and social liberties.
It's Ansel! Run! And the Gallente are obviously the democratic society, so they have lots of different races and species as part of their group, and they believe in the sort of free-minded. I play a Gallente. However, today I'm going to play a Caldari because they have the cool ships. And we'll move straight into the character customization. Those of you that haven't seen the character customization in this game, built using the Carbon engine, you're in for a treat! So the Akura, they've been part of the Caldari state for 3 centuries, and yet their culture has always remained something of a mystery. The deities, are regarded as the face of leadership, and the Severe, whether engaged in trade or combat, the Severe are absolute masters of focused aggression. Okay. I think I'm gonna make a female deities. I really like the Aryan race looks, I guess. Hello, gorgeous. Alright, let's start off by making you... The character customization in this game is beyond believable. It's absolutely incredible, but we'll get to that. Let's make a female character. Yes. Because I do love them female characters, especially in Eve. The Eve pilots look amazing when they're female. Let's see here. That's already been done. All right, cool. So let's put some clothes on this gal. Let's start with. Ooh. Hello, gorgeous. Should we give her a top? I love these tops. These, like, stealth suit style space. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh! That ass! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome! That was a good one. I'm ready to watch. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. Hot! But bold. That figure, right? Let's put on some pants because otherwise it just gets weird in here. Yeah, I like that. Damn! I don't like shoes. Do I have to have shoes? I'd rather not have shoes. Should we give her some glasses? I think we can do glasses later. I just wanted some kind of a frame. Okay, cool. Now let's get the muscularity. Ooh, bulk her up a little bit. Yeah. And slim down that weight. Yep, loving it. The complexion, some freckles? You know what? I really need to do hair first. I'm sorry, but bald chicks, no offense, they just don't stimulate the groin like they should. Let's see here. Ooh, that looks nice. Servers are going down in 15 minutes! Of course they are. They should be back up momentarily after that. Oh, yeah. Now we're getting somewhere. It's great. Remarkable customization, especially if you consider that you don't see them for about 90% of the game. Well, that depends on what you do, but yeah. Also, remember too that Eve is a constant growing beast. It's 12 years old and still looks this good because it's constantly updated. One of the next exploration features planned is the ability to get out of your ship and go into other areas of space, like derelict space stations, floating spaceships, places like that, and actually explore with a torch. There's been talk too of people being able to come by and seal you in, so the only way to get out would be to kill yourself and then spawn a new clone. Lots of very cool things in Eve. There's a lot of people that don't really enjoy Eve Online, and that's totally understandable, but for me, it's an always growing progress. I'll always come back to it and play a little bit, and then come away, and go back, and come away, and of course go to the FanFest in Iceland and be a part of the community, which is what I love so much about it. Let's see, what else we got here? See, those sorts of hairstyles are just never going to do it for me. I need free-flowing natural. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. How old is Eve? Yeah, it's about 12 years old, but remember, they have 2 free expansions that launch every single year, and they constantly keep their game updated. Oh, you look pretty cute like that. Can we get some black roots with like red hair or something? Oh yeah, I'll take that. I will take that. Thank you very much. What about eyes? Get some nice eyes in there. A little thick for my tastes. Yeah, it's sexy. And makeup. I'll give it some. Oh. Yeah. I can make it red as well. Yeah. I like that. Eyeliner. Give her a little bit of darker eyes. Some lipstick. Yeah. Give it like with less gloss, I think. Yeah. Let's just bring this up a little bit. This is one of my favorite character customization tools in the world. I think it's one of the best as well. Fatten up that lip a little bit. Actually, I think I like the skinnier lips, to be honest. Oh, what have I done? What have I done to her face? Dear God. Okay, that's a little better. I think that's a little cooler. The clothes are looking good. Obviously, you guys can see that there's a massive amount of character customization that can be done. Oh, body modifications. We definitely got to give her a few piercings, I think. Yeah. Can you not look like that? Okay. Let's just fill her up with some piercings. Looks like a duck, right? Can you make bigger boobs? Probably. But I'm not going to go down that path because I'm not, in fact, 14. But yes, I believe it's possible. Chin. Oh yeah, let's give her some studs in the chin. Not those. Oh wait for it. Wait for it. I think those ones. Yeah. What was those nose? Those ones. Oh, I just go across bridges instead. Yeah, look at this bitch. That's beautiful. All right. Oh, I must have feet. I must have shoes on. Okay, hold on then. Oh no! No! Did you kill my woman? You killed my woman. And I got a runtime error. So that's EVE Online, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the show. Have a great afternoon. Fuck you. Why would you do this to me, Eve? Why would you do this to me? I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to help you. Oh God. This is what happens when you try to be nice to people. Now you're going to tell me that the game's already running, and I'm going to have to do all this crap live. An unexpected error. Really? An unexpected error has occurred. And here I thought it was expected. Let's see if we can get in and make a really quick character and just get into the game. Damn it, I really liked her red-black hair. I thought that was really cool. You killed the redhead! It's fun to watch you watch this show. Yeah, well, you know, I lived in Holland for 2 years, just outside Amsterdam. So this show was conceived. Well, this personality was conceived in Holland, if you know what I mean. This show, of course, is completely different. This is the Corsual show, which is where we just take a look at different games every day and try and give you guys a little bit more understanding of what's going on in the world. You know what? Because we've only got 10 minutes until the servers go down, what I'll do is I'll log into my main, give you guys a little tour of the ships, and then that way, after the servers come back up, we can jump back on, remake that character quickly, and then have a look at the tutorial. This way you can get a little bit of eye candy.
Skill training completed.
Oh God, I don't even remember how to play. Wait. Cool. Yeah, there we go. Dude. Why don't I remember how to play? There we go, I remember now. Don't walk at the wall. You know what? You know what, guy? I'll hurt you. This was my first character. A bit of a boss, I'm not gonna lie. This guy. Where's that jukebox? Value jukebox. You'll be up here, won't you? Accessories. Is it here? It's somewhere, isn't it? Don't fuck with me, game. It's been so long since I've logged into this game. I've really got to get my shit together. No skills in training either. Oh no! Gosh, I've got to get into this. I'm gonna put something on. Cloaking 17 days. Yeah, that'll do. Apply. Sweet. Alright, why did you do this? What ship is that? Okay. You're gonna have to bear with me while I remember what the hell I'm doing. Where am I? I'm in Propel Dynamics. Am I in Viesto? I'm at Viesto. Okay, cool. So that should mean that my hangar... Ship hangar, nice! Zuli, I want you to see the Hulk. This puppy right here, this is a mining vessel to be proud of. This thing can pull out so much ore. We use fleets of hundreds of these sometimes with orcas. My orcas on my other account, sadly, it's massive. And you just chuck all the ore in it and then do one run back. Millions and millions of ISK per run. It's beautiful. 17 days, Holly, that's, Nem, that's nothing. In order to train all of the skills in EVE Online, it would take 28 years of real time. That should give you an impression of how much there is to train in EVE Online and how important it is to choose a path that goes with what you're doing. That's actually 24 days and 17 hours. I read it wrong, but that's nothing. That's absolutely nothing by comparison to some of the larger ones. There should be some big ones in here. What's that? Trade out is wrong character. This is why you have multiple turns to focus on different things. Hey, Jules, man, how you doing? Just wasted 10 minutes of my 45-minute break. That's what I'm here for, bro. That's what I'm here for. Men in Black Cody. We can't talk about that. It's classified. Algos. What am I currently eyeballing? Yeah, Zuli, this, I'll take you out for a run someday. I think you'll enjoy. The Hulk is a beast. Let me see if I can, is it Control Alt I? Yeah, no, it's not. I can't remember any of my shortcuts. Alt C, okay. Let me see if I've got a... Oh, this is my salvage vessel. This is beautiful. I love this ship. Look at this puppy, would you? This is for going out into a battlefield full of little ships everywhere and like blown up ships. And so at the end of a fight, places like that, derelict ruins, and you literally use this to rip the salvage from these ships, and you get all these little bits and bobs and all like electronic gears and gizmos and all that sort of shit, and you sell all of that crap for cash. Or you use it in manufacturing. This character is a manufacturing character as my main, which is very, very cool. I build a lot of cool shit in the science and industry section, which is great. I was robbed, however. You need to understand that I was robbed and that all of the good shit that we had as a corporation was in fact stolen in a heist. Not a lot of stuff left. Let me show you my big guy. This is my gunship. Not very well trained with it, but I do know it. This is the Megatron. It's a Galente battleship of all the goodness. I think I can hide the interface somehow. I used to do this all the time, and get really good looks at all the stuff in here. I'll probably just minimize this stuff for now. There we go. Give you guys a nice look. That's at the ship and the hangar. Obviously, I'm in Caldari space at the moment. Everything looks like the area of space that you're in because that's the people that are building those areas of space. What is ore used for? Ore, Mr. John Sherry, is used for crafting everything in this game. Absolutely everything is player crafted. The entire economy is based around it. I can show you the market. You can just not this station. God damn it, the solar system. No, the region. Aha! There's just an absolutely crazy amount of everything in this game. It's the harbor. Oh no, I don't want the battle cruisers. Where's my battleships? The advanced command ships. Oh. There are some really nice ships in this game. Let me see if I can find a couple. No, not the Absolution, not the Damnation. No, they suck. It's the Claymore. Oh, the Claymore looks nice. Let's have a look. This is a Minmatar ship. As you can see, it's a very different style of ship. They've got lots of plates and panels and sort of bits and pieces stuck together. It's quite beautiful though. No worries, John Sherry. How did you do that? There's something from Goda that comes in Jules, so he reads, and then sorry. Goda! How you doing, man? Sorry for missing your chat. Don't knock it till you tried it, alright? You start streaming and let me know how it goes for you. It's a whole different thing. Yes, exactly. Everything needs to be crafted using blueprints, and it's pretty crazy. Capital ships are massive. The Orca. This is the Orca. This is the ship I use on my my trade character. Because I have a character that specializes in logistics and trade. When we go on a mining run, she drives this big bastard here. We put all of the ore into it, and then she runs off and sells it. And you basically what you do is you run the market here, and you find out. For example, if I wanted to buy an Orca right now, the cheapest I can get it for is 685 million. That's on Osa 7, Moon 7, which is 6 jumps away from here. I've got 1 minute left. I can probably quickly show you a jump. Oh, this will be tough. This will be tight. Where are we? Shit. Let me jump into the Atrian. Yeah. Big ships aren't always better ships. It's very important to note that smaller ships are faster than big ships, no matter what. They can jump faster. They can go. They can move faster. They can navigate faster. It's very important. Let me just jump out into space quickly for you guys and give you a quick gander at what jumping looks like.
Warp drive active.
There we go. Let's go over to there as well. Just 1 moment. We've got 55 seconds until the show goes down. It should come back up relatively soon afterwards though, so we can just have a chat and discuss some questions and stuff. Can you feel it? This was the thing that got me into Eve, exploring space, by far. It's just such a beautiful experience. So many different... Oh, I could probably show you the map really quickly as well. Have a look at this. So this is the map of the star systems. We are down in there. If I go into the star map, solar system map, you can see here in this particular solar system, we're at that particular planet of all of this. When you go into the, when you go into the less than 1 second star map, you can see that the entire solar system is Viesto. Just that one little star system right there of all of these in this beautiful, beautiful maze. It really brings new meaning to the concept of a large universe, and it's fun. Can you tell me a bit about playing Eve? I want to test it with that 14 days. Definitely, man. Definitely. I'll give you guys a nice introduction now while we wait for the servers to come back up. Currently not accepting connections. Okay, cool. No problems. You're busy. I can bear it. Thank you, sir. Biggest newbie of Eve. Look, believe it or not, DJ Reich. Most people, even if you play Eve for a couple of years, you'll still be a noob in Eve because there'll be people in there with 10 years experience. Okay, so the thing is, yes, I'll be playing Dust 514 hopefully tomorrow. I've got it all set up and ready. I just need to get the streaming setup going. We've been having issues with my visa here in Germany, and it's causing problems. You don't want to know. Doing bad. I'm doing great, Goda. I'm doing amazing. I get really excited about EVE Online. Even though I don't play it consistently anymore, I get massively excited about checking it out. So, I heard about the new EVE MMO FPS on console. Yes, Dust. Yeah, I've played a lot of Dust, Jules. Basically, Dust is a standalone game separate to EVE on the PlayStation 3, and it's a first-person shooter like Halo, a lot like Halo. Except all of the battles that happen in Dust are on the planets in EVE, and they're connected to the same servers. So you as an EVE player can be going past, and you can see a battle happening on a planet. And if you know the people in that battle, you can interact with them by, for example, with certain ships, you can shoot them. And the people who are playing Dust, they're running around with their guns, and then boom, 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 boom. It's fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie. It's insane. Dust 514 launched last week on the PlayStation 3 exclusively. It's very bare bones, and it will continue to grow over time, as did EVE. If you guys saw EVE 12 years ago and see it today, EVE always grows, and that's because CCP, the developers, they're a private company. No, they're not a public corporation. They're not a money-making machine. They make EVE, and now Dust, and they have a team in America and Atlanta at the moment working on World of Darkness, which is a vampire MMORPG. It's their only non-sci-fi related, non-EVE related product. It's very cool. I love how you get excited about this game. Thank you, Purple. I'm a massive EVE supporter. When I discovered EVE a couple of years ago, God, I got the motherfucking CTO, the Chief Technical Officer of our company, so addicted to EVE that he bought a new computer with multiple screens, and we just played EVE, man, every night. We were on mining runs.
Connecting.
It'll be up soon, don't worry. They bring the servers down every single day for up to an hour, but usually just a few minutes, just to keep the server running really nicely, and I love that. Regular maintenance, I think in an MMORPG, especially when it's expansive, this is so important. Sweet baby Jesus, says John Cherry. That's the reaction most people have to the map. See, I can't remember what we were talking about at that time, but I know when you say Sweet baby Jesus, you're talking about the star map. It brings new meaning to the concept of exploration. I use a stealth bomber, actually. And I use that for exploring the galaxies, going through wormholes. Me and Tom have a lot of fun wormhole discovery. So you scan nearby systems for wormholes, and then you go to the wormhole, and you go through the wormhole, and then you don't know where you are. Sometimes you end up in another part of space on the map. Other times you don't even end up on the map. You get lost, and you find things that no one's ever found before. And the next expansion, which launches in 2 weeks, is enhancing exploration in a massive way by redefining the scan system so that it's not so counterintuitive and just boring, I guess. And also just adding a lot more stuff to discover in space, filling up this universe with more and more interesting shit. It's very cool. You can spend years just exploring things. I want to talk about this for a moment. EVE Online, when you play World of Warcraft, for example, and I use World of Warcraft because it's a known example, but there's no comparison between these two. They're very much different MMORPGs. This is a sandbox, and that's a theme park. There are things you can do. You want to level up, you want to do your dungeons, do your questing, do some PvP, but you continue towards an end goal. And when you reach that end goal, the game opens up again, and you have more things that you can do, which are advanced versions of the things you've already been doing. That's a theme park MMO by definition. In EVE, there are so many things that you can do. It's not about, well, what am I going to do first? Because you're never going to do everything. As I said, to train every skill in this game takes 28 years. You're never going to see all of this universe, not as long as you live. You're never going to be able to do everything in it, no matter how many years you play. It's about what you want to do. You don't need to worry about PvP if you don't ever leave HiSec. They have different securities of space, and people who don't want to get blown up by other pirates and shit don't leave HiSec. Why would you need to? In HiSec, the chances of getting killed are almost none, because Concord, the police, are always flying around. And as soon as they detect a battle against an unarmed civilian, or a trade vessel, or anybody creating combat in a non-combat zone, Concord warp in, and you see them. All these massive Concord ships just start flying in from every direction and just start blowing the shit out of the people who started the fight. you can trick that system in the Goon Swarm, which some of you may know from other games or from Something Awful forums, trick that system a lot by blocking the gates and stopping people from coming in, tanking the Concord vessels, and then just ripping people apart. But you can. You pick a path, you follow that path in every way that you want. As Purple just said, you could explore space forever. That might be the only thing you ever do in EVE Online. And learning how to go stealth so that you can go in low security space and avoid pirates might be one of your core objectives, your core goals. And just finding rare artifacts and blueprints and selling them on the market, or flying around space and finding the best, because you can't just put something on the auction house in this game. That's not how it works. Everything has a physical location in space. And you won't just be looking at price, you'll be looking at how fucking long it takes to get somewhere to buy something. You might find something half price on the other side of the galaxy, yeah? And you have to decide, do I want to spend, all this time getting there? Which can be done automatically with autopiloting, but it's risky. Or do I just want to, suck it up, pay the extra $2 million and pay, right? Or does my corporation have a trade system or a trade network or a jump network that allows for faster trading throughout the galaxy? Or have they hired other corporations to do that for them? Most big corporations hire smaller corporations to do their work for them. We ran, for example, for the smallest time, a mining corporation. So we took contracts from larger corporations who asked us to deliver this much of this ore and this much of this ore, and we took a payment for that. And you can set up contracts and anything you can think of, you can do in EVE. It's just about how long it takes and how complicated it is to achieve. You can travel to every star system, Goda. It'd take a very long time, but yes, you certainly could. Dust, yes, exactly, DJ Reich. That is Dust. How long do I stream today? And can we play Smite or Panzer? I don't know how long I'll stream, but we're definitely not playing Smite or Panzer. No, the Corsual stream is mostly about doing a different game every day, and more importantly, just showing people new shit. I appreciate the want to play Smite and Panzer, but that'll happen on Mondays, on MOBA Mondays. The rest of the week we'll be looking at new games. Zully says, that's what I currently do. Exactly. You can do anything you want in EVE. You might want to be a pirate, and your only goal would be PvP, in which case I'd recommend a bunch of corporations, like Red versus Blue, for example, which is a corporation where they give you free ships, and they set you up with Red versus Blue. And they stage battles all the time to teach people how to PvP. It's very, very cool. Remember too, in EVE Online, death is permanent, to a degree. When you die, you need to reclone yourself, assuming that your pod dies, and when a ship is blown up, that ship is blown up. So you have to be very careful about about where you go and what you do, because you could lose everything very quickly, and the pirates are out there to get you. Most of the time, the pirates won't blow you up. You'll be flying through space with your transport goods, maybe you found a whole bunch of cool stuff, and then you get locked. You're stuck. You can't move. You're caught in a stasis net. And that's when the transition comes through. Beep, beep, beep. You're being a bounty, not a bounty, but you're being fucked over. We're going to take all of your shit in your cargo bay, and if you pay this much money, we won't kill you. You have 3 seconds to decide. And if you don't pay the ransom, if you don't pay what they're asking, the toll, if you will, then they will kill you. And if they're really mean, they'll pod you. Podding you, inside every ship is a little pod, and you're inside that pod. And if they kill your pod, they get massive negative points with the system, yeah? And they get pirate behavior, and people can put bounties on their heads and hunt them down. And you have bounty hunters that are out all the time looking for pirates and collecting bounties on specific pirates. Anyway, I could talk about this game forever, but my brain's gonna blow up. Exactly. EVE Online is exactly what you want it to be, you know? People get so caught up with, oh, it's too confusing, it's not too confusing. As long as you narrow it down to what you want to do, yeah? It's all about choosing the path that you want to take, and finding out what that is. I'll show you guys something that'll help with that in a minute too. Dust 514 is only for PS3. I know. For whatever reason, there's an exclusive deal with Sony. Probably helped them get it live. I'm not sure what's going on with that. It's very unfortunate, because if Dust was on PC, I'd probably never stop playing it. Because you can set up a corporation of Dusties and a corporation in EVE, and they're the same corporation. You can talk to each other. And that means in EVE, as a corporation, you can hire teams of Dust players to fight over planets so that you own the resources. Imagine having a ragtag group of mercenaries in Dust, but also one of the largest corporations in EVE hiring or inviting a bunch of Dusties into their corporation and decking them out with the best shit money can buy, because all the money is the same as well. So when you're rich in EVE, you can be rich in Dust. So you're this group of mercenaries, ragtag, blah blah blah, piece of shit weapons, against a fully organized group of militia. These guys have the best gear, they have tanks, jets, everything, right? Imagine trying to take them down in a battle, in a fight for a planet, and winning. Yeah? They've got battleships up in space that are shooting down into Dusts. Conceptually, this shit goes nuts. It's very amazing. Hey, Nem! Take it easy. I love it. John Cherry, corporations are very easy to get into on the low level. Getting into more established and decent corporations take time. Mining is what I did for about 8 months. I just kept mining. We did mining ops every night, pulled in the money, and that leads me to my next question, which is monthly membership. What you're talking about, Jules, is called Plex, which is a pilot license extension. It's an item in the game that, when used, gives you 30 days of subscription time, and it can be sold for any price that you want. Currently in the game, Plex when I was last playing, for about 500 million, so about half a billion ISK, right? So you could either buy a Plex for $20 and sell it for half a million ISK in-game, or you could buy it for 500 million ISK if you've got heaps of in-game currency and use that to play for free. Most people don't need to pay for EVE because it's not very difficult to make that much money when you're farming incursions, which are big alien sort of invasions, yeah? The aliens attack in a specific location, you take a whole fleet, when you guys see a fleet warp for the first time, hundreds of ships all floating in space, and then the fleet commander gives a command, and everybody in the fleet warps at the same time, but at different speeds because of the different ships and the different warp drives that are in there, yeah? When you customize your ship, dear God, do you customize your ship? Anyway, you pew 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 pew, and all these different ships just warping off, and then you arrive at an incursion, and you just destroy and farm heaps and heaps of shit. You can make a lot of money doing that. Or massive mining operations. The problem with mining, of course, is that the deeper you go into space, the rarer the ore, the more chance of getting your asses kicked. So you constantly go out in a mining operation with protection. You have people scanning the system to make sure that there's no one cloaked and hiding in there. And you make sure you've got some defense, yeah? At least some people that can stasis trap or combat the pirates that come in. Because the pirates will come in and you'll see them when you're mining, and they'll sit there. They'll sit there and they'll wait. And then 9 more pirates show up. And that's when the attack begins, right? So you gotta be very quick. You gotta be on your toes. There's a rookie help channel. There's more help than you could possibly imagine in EVE Online. In fact, there's a corporation called the EVE University and several others that are designed to take in new players and help them in the game. It's unfathomable. Gonna get one more join. Sounds like I would sit in an asteroid field mining all day long. I'm the kind of person who would do that. We did it for help. I mean, we had a corporation where we were working in real life at a company called IQ and had a corporation in EVE called IQ. And most of us would be working, doing our jobs, but we'd have EVE up mining on the second screen, right? It's very simple. You just make sure you're mining in high sec with an operation, and all you really need to do when you're mining is change asteroids every now and then load the ore up into a cargo ship and send it back for drop off, yeah? It's simple and yet so elegant, yeah? I love it. I absolutely love it. Hey ads man, how you doing? Yeah, exactly. Stop talking about the game or I have to buy a PS3. I know, right? Well, PS3s will be very cheap at the end of this year when the PS4s launch, yeah? So those that are actually looking to pick up a copy, pick up Dust, which is free to play, and get into that. The good thing, Violent Hate, and I want to stress this, CCP products are like a really good wine, yeah, they get better with age. Don't worry about getting in first. There's no point. Just relax, get in when you can, and have fun when you can. The game will only be shitloads better when you get there, yeah? So don't worry. It'll only get better. I woke up and made the Corsual stream ads. It's so good to see you here, man. How you doing, dude? Can I upgrade my 14 free days account with mining money and spend this to become free to play? That's how it works, yes. You would use the money that you get with mining or PvP or salvage or exploration. Actually, I'll show you guys something really cool. Watch this. Shit. Hold on. Watch this. You'll love this. Discover who you are. What interests you most? The clash of arms and ideology, or the accumulation of wealth and knowledge? For me, it's the accumulation of wealth and knowledge. What is your strategy for acquiring wealth? Finding a market and dominating it, or seeking fortune among the space lanes? I think I'd seek fortune among the space lanes. What attracts you most in the search for riches? The mystery and treasures of the unknown, the opportunities of the populated systems. I like the mysteries and the treasures of the unknown. Explorer. Scan down anomalies and explore them in search of rare items. Read more? Because remember, there are no classes in EVE. You do what you want to do. This is a guide for helping you. Let me show you this. This is the Explorer video. Really bad resolution. Link to that page, please. I'll give you all the resources you need by the end, don't worry. Wormhole. Can you see the wormhole? You find those, you go through, you don't know where you're gonna go. They're going in now. Wormhole expeditions. You can go with one person, 2 people, or 1,000, you know what I mean? It's up to you. And you never know where you're gonna end up. And God, it could be the most biggest discovery of your life, or you could lose your ship and end up back at port. Sadly, scanning interfaces don't look like that yet. I hope they do soon. Aliens! I wanted to show you no, where's the sandbox, that's what it's called. Alright, so these are the paths. Now, it's very important. Not gonna lie, exploring sounds awesome. Focusing on fast energies and stealth, sneaking around and fighting new stuff. That's what I did after I started exploration, moved into mining, went back into exploration. And then we started setting up our star systems in space stations in space and building our corporation. These are not paths. These are guides. These are things you could do. Can I mute this just for a moment and show you guys a couple of videos? Oh, there's an update. The servers are probably back online. Let's have a try, shall we? Let me show you this first. No, I'm not going to watch it on here.
In chaos theory, there's a concept known.
I'm not going to watch it on here. We'll watch it on YouTube in a minute. Hold on, guys. This is an introduction to the game, so I want you guys to get a full sort of experience. Let's YouTube the causality video. This is amazing. This should give you a good introduction. Enjoy.
They say you should dig 2 graves before embarking on a journey of revenge. That may be true in the real world, but not in EVE Online. In this universe, time is on your side to settle scores. This could be you, and you're about to become the victim of a brutal ambush. The attackers are with a notorious alliance. You're lured into a trap and then destroyed. But in EVE, death is a fresh start. You're reborn, and it's time for some payback. If you know anything, it's that alliances are held together by trust. You break that trust, you break the alliance. Those pirates were just one corporation among dozens under the same flag. Altogether, that's thousands of people. So you befriend one member, and then another. Soon you're invited to join them. The bad guys have no idea you're part of the team now. You start moving up the ranks. You're given privileged information, access to the Alliance war chest. They're counting on you for leadership. They've come to trust you. So now it's time to make a choice. You can keep building power, or you can take your revenge. The fate of an empire rests with you. The moment is yours. You decide to take it.
Steal all the loot!
Well, their assets, even their territory. The heist is flawless. Without firing a single shot, you've brought an entire alliance to its knees. In just days, it falls to a rival. The decisions you made changed the entire map and the course of events for thousands of others. At every step in your journey, the outcome was always in motion. Because in EVE, your path is unscripted and your choices have meaning. They will make an impact. So what would you do with that kind of power? Play the game and find out for yourself. EVE Online. The universe is yours.
It's one of many of the most awesome things that you can do in EVE Online that really do change. It's amazing. There's so many news articles and posts. Some of them end up on CNN because of the. I remember one of them where what happened was there was a heist. A corporation was moving all their stuff from one place to another, and they got jumped by pirates. And the pirates didn't know who they were attacking. They got lucky, and they took down a whole bunch of shit. Inside was over $7,000 worth of Plex that was destroyed. $7 grand, blown up in a second. Real money, because Plex is worth real money in the game and real money in the world. Yeah, it's worth 500 million in the game, say, and $20 in the real world. All that Plex destroyed and completely gone. So thousands and thousands of dollars just blown up in a heartbeat because of a pirate raid, right? This sort of shit happens all the time. There's stories from years ago where moles were sent in to large corporations to rise through the ranks. This was inspired this video. And then once they were in a position of power, in a fleet position, and they waited for the fleet war, a massive war of the corporations, and that's when they made their move. That's when they warped the fleet out, yeah? And everybody hasn't got control of their ships because a fleet commander that's actually part of the opposing team is warping them out of battle or warping them into an ambush, things like that, yeah? Very fucking cool. It's amazing, right, Jerry? Absolutely amazing. What music do I like? I listen to a lot of different music, Violent Hate. Lots of electronic music mostly. I like dance trance, hard dance, psytrance. These days, recently, a lot of there's actually a new album launching today called Truth Cannon from a music producer named A Rival. He did the soundtrack for Street Fighter versus Mega Man. If you guys have played that indie game, which is just amazing. That's one of